Shine on me, shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me, shine on me. Good morning, shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me. It's a Sunday morning. Welcome to Take 5 of GPS. Hope you're doing well today, friends. Take a moment here, say hello, let us know who you are. I'm sure a lot of our usual Take 5 families out there, but there may be some new folks as well. So feel free to say hello this morning. We're going to visit, as we often do on Sundays, a song that I grew up with, one from the African American tradition, the Negro spiritual tradition, actually. And as always, we'll take some time to get our voices ready for the day and also to get our bodies ready as well. So I want you to take a moment here, check out how you are sitting or standing, whatever the case may be, and just lengthen your spine a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. Take a moment and reach up and embrace the day. Whether it's overcast like it is here, or the sun is shining, or there's rain. We're grateful to be alive. One more time, reaching up and in. Exhaling down and out to the floor. Open up those muscles there in the back and give yourself a nice big hug and stretch it across as though someone's pulling both arms there. Reach out one more time and put the other hand on top in that hug, that stretch. Fabulous. And let's just over to your left and over to your right. Something we haven't done in a few weeks here. Shake your head yes 2 or 3 times. Nice and easy. And then shake your head no. And as you do the no, find something to look at on the wall so that you have intention there, whether it's a picture, a light fixture, whatever the case may be. Get a nice inhalation through your nose and let that all out. Let's get our voices going together today. Let's just sing here now, please. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. One more lovely day, lovely day. Nice and playful here. I encourage you, if you've got your toes accessible there, tap your feet and you're just going to sing doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo. So literally let your feet walk out the rhythm here to energize your bodies. Ready? Here we go. Doobie doobie doo, 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 doobie doobie doo. 2 more. Doobie doobie doo, 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 doobie doobie doo. One last exercise. I sigh, I sigh, I sigh to sing. See if we can get that nice, pleasing sensation this morning. You ready? Here we go. I sigh, I sigh, I sigh to sing. 2 more times. I sigh, I sigh, I sigh to sing. Last one. I sigh, I I sigh to sing. Should be nice and relaxing. So it's good to be with you all again as always. I want to give a shout out to my new friend, Todd Aldridge, who said good morning. Todd is in Santa Barbara, and a unique connection. Todd used to sing in the Plymouth Congregational Church Choir here in Minneapolis with Philip Brunel, our founder, and he now sings with the Santa Barbara Choral Society and is the president of their board. So great to see you on here, Todd. Look forward to remaining connected. Thanks for joining the Take 5 family. And I understand many folks in Santa Barbara have been singing with us over the week. So thank you for being part of the Take 5 family out there. And don't be shy. Say hello next time you're on, friends. So our song today is one that was, again, it comes from the Negro spiritual tradition of the African American heritage. And this arrangement was made popular by Jester Hairston. You may not know that you know Jester Hairston, but if you were of the era that the TV show Amen was on, turn on the light from heaven, Lord, shine on me. Jester was the deacon, Raleigh. Okay, and he's an amazing musician and composer, arranger, and he arranged in that great Gettin' Up Mornin'. I sang Shine on Me coming in because in our tradition, as in many traditions, the symbol of light is a symbol of goodness and hope and optimism. And in that great Gettin' Up Morning, we look to that celestial body as people who were enslaved, knowing that there is a better day ahead on the other side of this life, but also for those who follow us in our life. That's our goal, is to make life better for those who come after us. So your response is very simple. I'm going to sing the call. I'm going to tell you about the coming of the judgment. And then you'll respond, fare ye well, fare thee well. I'm going to tell you about the coming of the judgment. Fare thee well, fare thee well. There's a better day a-coming. Fare thee well, fare thee well. There's a better day a-coming. Fare thee well, fare thee well. That's the first part of the song. Then you get to the refrain. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. Then we're gonna go up a step there. All right, that's your part of the song. I encourage you to get your hands clapping with me when you want to. And if you want to sing in harmony, you can do that too. Here's the beginning. I'm gonna tell you about the coming of the judgment. Fare thee well, fare thee well. I'm gonna tell you about the coming of the judgment. Fare thee well, fare thee well. There's a better day a-coming. Fare thee well, fare thee well. There's a better day a-coming. Fare thee well, fare thee well. Here we go. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that gray getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. Blow your trumpet, Gabriel, fare thee well, fare thee well. Blow your trumpet, Gabriel, fare thee well, fare thee well. Lord, how loud shall I blow it? Fare thee well, fare thee well. Blow it right, calm and easy. Fare thee well, fare thee well. Do not alarm all my people. Fare thee well, fare thee well. Tell them all to come to the judgment. Fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. That's the idea of the song, friends. There's 2 or 3 more verses there, but it's such a great song. Go ahead and check it out. great getting up morning, and I hope that's what this morning is for you. A great morning where you get up with energy, knowing that there are better days ahead for each and every one of us, our country and our world. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning as we jumpstart our work week. Bye now. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well. In that great getting up morning, fare thee well, fare thee well.